Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to this new flip lesson. The purpose of this video is to show you some new concepts and lexical elements which you will need to use later in different contexts related to learning something new. Get ready to take notes and to enjoy a wonderful experience through this new lesson. This video is the second part of Unit 1. And as I told you before, today you will be learning some phrasal verbs, some new time expressions, and also some new idiomatic expressions. Let's enjoy the lesson. Let's start with phrasal verbs. As you know, phrasal verbs are very popular and they change their preposition according to the meaning. You see, according to the meaning. Take a look at these pictures. Here we have an example of the verb bring. Look at this other example. Here is the verb break. And here we have the verb call. You see? As you can see, depending on the preposition, the verb changes its meaning. So in this part of the lesson, you will be discovering and using new phrasal verbs such as end up, give up, buckle down, pick something up, take part into, get into, put up, pay off, fill in, turn out, and mess around. Look at these short videos and pay attention to the use of the phrasal verbs. Remember to take notes, okay?
He tried to learn to play the saxophone, but it was harder than he expected, so he gave up.
Now, end up describes the result that you experience after you had a different plan. Okay? So this result that you experience is an unexpected result. So end up means to experience an unexpected result. Okay, so for example, his mother wanted him to be a doctor, but he ended up a criminal.
Down.
Jonathan, are you coming to the office party after work today?
I wish I could, but I need to buckle down and practice for my show this weekend. I don't know any of the songs yet.
Wow. Yeah, you had better buckle down.
Yeah, wish me luck.
To buckle down means to get serious about a task or problem.
You can pick up an accent. You can pick up an accent when you visit another country. Not only can you pick up an accent, but you might also pick up the language too. To pick up an accent or to pick up a language means to learn something.
I didn't want to get into trouble. I didn't want to get into trouble.
Whatsoever, if you get into any trouble whatsoever, I'll come forth immediately. Whatsoever, if you get into any trouble whatsoever, I'll come forth immediately.
Let's go to time expressions. Every time that we refer to a specific moment in time, we use some specific terms. For example, if you say before, you mean an action that happened earlier, you see, in the past. As you see in the picture, here in the picture, the man was fat before, but then he worked out a lot and now he's fit. Also, we have the expression as soon as, which means immediately following. For example, in the sentence, as soon as possible, I will go to your house as soon as possible, meaning immediately. You see, immediately I will go to your house. Then we have the word after, which means sometimes later. You see, in the picture, here in the picture, you can see the difference on the man's arm after working out a lot. The expression as long as means for all the time that lasts, like in this sentence, as long as you love me, meaning while you love me, you see? Finally, we have the expression until, which means up to that point. Like in this sentence, you have not failed until you give up, meaning Just when you give up, exactly in that moment, then you fail. You see? Finally, we have some idiomatic expressions. Look, have you heard the following expressions? Face the facts. Be at a loss. Be out of one's depth. Lend a hand. Spare a moment. Be able to tell. Let's remember the contents we learned in this flipped lesson, okay? We learned a lot of new vocabulary. We learned the use of phrasal verbs. We learned the use of some time expressions. And finally, we learned some specific idiomatic expressions. In our workshop lesson this week, we will be applying all these new concepts. So watch the video as many times as you need to understand it. I hope you get motivated and make your best effort to have a wonderful time and of course, learn a lot by practicing English. So see you in class. And remember, at Colegio Mayor, English is alive.